Hey guys, today we're going to be reacting to 10 incredible houses you won't believe exist. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm actually standing up right now. Don't believe me? Well, can I just change my camera? There we go. I'm standing up. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm standing up. Let's go. Oh, and I know that there's sticky tape on my glasses. I actually broke them like right before I started recording. I fell over in my chair and landed on the glasses, which cracked them. And the optometrist wasn't open, so yeah. Oh, I also uploaded a new edit on my TikTok if you guys want to have a look at it. Oh, you know what? I'll just put like a clip of it like right here. Just for you guys to have a preview of it. So anyways, enough yapping around, let's just get to the video.
They say home is where you make it.
Yeah.
Whether it's a simple hut by the beach, a floating home on the ocean, or even a treehouse, home can be anything that you want it to be. It is that
could
one
be a
place where you
cardboard
come
box
to rest and
for all
unwind
sakes.
after a stressful day. It's a place that you can share with your loved
That is a
ones or
very
escape
nice
from the
house.
crowds when you need to. While some of us have pretty traditional
Wow.
houses, some people out there have gotten very creative at making their homes and came up with
That'd be
ideas
such
that
a
are
nice
out of this
house.
world.
I love the fruit.
Today we're going to be looking at 10 of those incredible houses
Yeah,
you
let's
won't
see.
believe exist.
Let's see
a little
them.
bit of everything when it comes to living spaces. Big and small, wide and narrow, above
I don't like
cliffs and
apartments,
even underwater
just
in
saying.
one. Stay tuned all
Like,
the way to the end and don't
obviously
miss my
it's cool
number
if you're on a
pick.
budget, but
A house that
still.
I'm 100% sure you didn't know it exists.
These houses
So,
are
let's
nice.
begin, shall we? Number 10. The House on the Rock. When we think of houses
Okay.
surrounded by...
First of all, I am never living there. Like, look, I'd be so paranoid of that just like falling into the ocean or something. I'm pretty sure it's not the ocean, but like the lake or whatever. I'd be so paranoid of it just like one day just falling across.
By
Like,
water, we either think of boats or island living.
yeah.
Well, the first unique house of
It
this
doesn't
list
even
is
look
in the
that
middle
big.
of the water,
It looks like
but
it
it's
has a
standing
kitchen
on a
and
rock.
that's it.
You can find it on the Drina River in Serbia. It got people's attention after being mentioned in big publications such as the Daily Mail and National
Yeah,
Geographic.
not for me.
If you think that having a house on top of a rock is impressive enough, wait until you hear the story behind it. It all happened back in 1968 when a group of friends, tired of swimming against the current of the Drina River, decided to get some rest on top of the rock. They immediately got bothered by the rough surface of the rock and went back to the shore to bring back some boards on which they could lay on.
What?
Right after that, they decided to put the boards vertically and use them as cover. And just like that, this group of boys came up with the idea for a house on top of a rock. The house is now one of Serbia's most treasured places. It's a great spot to...
Wait, so if you want to get to the house or something, you'd have to walk through the water every time just to get there. And even to leave the house, for example, you have a doctor's appointment or something, you have to go through the water, probably get wet, and then it'd be such a pain to just commute. I would not want to live here.
connect with nature, enjoying the river and the forest around. Number 9.
Number 9, surely something better than
The
that.
Carrot House.
The Carrot House.
I told you we have some narrow houses on this list. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to
How narrow
Carrot
is
House,
that?
the narrowest house in the world. This space was created by Jacob Seseni, a Polish architect who claimed
Wait,
the world. This space was created by Jacob.
look, that's a bad spot too. So, it's just that. How do you have any comfort living in that? I know obviously it's wider in real life than in the video, but still, I'd feel so cramped. Like, come on.
By Jacob Seseni, a Polish architect who claims this is the world's narrowest house with only 122 centimeters
What?
long at its widest point. And
122 centimeters. What? Wait, I guess that's a good thing I'm standing up. I can show you guys this. That's like... my arm span is like way larger than that. What?
don't let the looks fool you, this house is narrow, but this attribute is what makes it so space efficient and interesting.
Yeah, I still wouldn't live
According
here.
to Shazeni, all the furniture had to be perfectly customized and pushed to fit into this space.
Yeah, I'd
It's
assume.
designed for one single inhabitant, for someone who likes to work and stay at home. More specifically, this house is designed for traveling writers who need their own space.
What?
I guess that makes sense. One flight of stairs takes you into the study room and bathroom, and a ladder leads you up to the bedroom. What else can a writer need, honestly? It's definitely narrow, but the architect definitely made it quite cozy and inviting. Who would have thought you could fit a house into such a small space?
I feel so claustrophobic, even though I don't have
for
that.
2 years, it's already a Warsaw icon and a landmark on the tourist map for visitors of this Polish city.
Where's the bathroom?
Number 8. The Hobbit House.
Already, I don't like
quite
this
a number
house.
of Hobbit
I don't like
homes and
underground
hotels
stuff.
around the world.
Right off the bat, I do not want to live here because
really made an impact on
I don't like
society,
underground
and it makes
houses
sense
or
to bring these
stuff with
spaces
too
to
many
life.
plants or
The
stuff
Hobbit house I
around.
have on this list is the one in Wales.
In Wales.
Because it's warm, eco-friendly, and most impressively, it only took 4 months to help a family and
only
friends
4
and
months.
less than $6,000 for the owner to make it.
Wow, that's pretty
You can
cheap.
find this home on a hill, a bit secluded from the distractions of modern-day living. Simon Dale, the owner of this house, and his family made a home on this place to lead a more sustainable lifestyle. The framing of the house
I'm
is
not
made
gonna
of
lie,
wood
out of
Dale
all the
family
ones we've
cabin.
seen so far,
The walls and
out of all the ones we've seen so far, I think this one looks the most boring. Like, the other one, it was so cramped, and the other one was in water, pretty much.
the foundations are made out of mud and stone, and also the house's insulation system is made out of straw bales at the
I mean,
base
it's
of the
still
walls,
cool,
floor,
but
and roof. Maybe I could get
it's
these
just
guys to
boring
make a
in
house for me.
comparison.
They make it sound so easy and cool. I mean, who wouldn't like to live in a place that's straight out of a movie? The house is powered by solar panels, and the running water comes from a nearby spring.
At least it's,
The Dale family really took sustainability to a
efficient.
whole nother level here. Number 7. The Glass House.
Okay.
How would you feel if instead of walls you just had windows all
I don't
around
know.
your room? I bet you'd
Like,
have some
you can already
privacy
tell they
concerns,
have
but let's be
curtains
honest, you would
everywhere
benefit a
because
lot
you'd
from
be
that
able to
natural
see
light
straight
coming
through.
For a designer in Tokyo, this
Like,
crazy
it's a
idea
cool
turned into a
idea.
reality when he built the glass.
Like, it's a cool idea, but just not very practical, I'd assume. Like, it's a cool concept. Like, I'd love a house like, but just knowing that you could be sleeping and then someone sees right through you. I mean, I'd assume the glass is pretty thick as well, otherwise it wouldn't be very sturdy, but imagine someone just throws a rock or like something and it breaks.
Glass house, also known as House NA. As its name implies, this house is fully surrounded by glass instead of walls and a treehouse-like structure.
Damn.
There's a bit of climbing to do when it comes to accessing the rooms. Instead of going through doors, you go up and down the ladders to get to where you want to be. This 3-floor
what if you
building
fall?
definitely sounds like the adult and modern version of a treehouse. If you walk by this neighborhood, there's no way you're going to miss it. I know Japanese houses are quite different in general when you compare them to other houses around the world, but this house definitely stands
I mean, it
out.
still cool.
Number
I don't mind
6.
that house.
Falling water.
Oh, this house looks
Sometimes
so
when you go
cool.
hiking, you come across places where you'd really like to set up a camp.
I know I did just say that I don't want to live next to like plants and stuff, but something just it looks modern but also cozy at the same time.
Camp and stay for a while.
And obviously the water just looks amazing. Like, imagine that.
Sometimes your obsession with that space becomes so big that you start wondering what it would be like to make a home
And
in
also
that
the
spot.
house is so
Something
open.
like this happened in Bear
I
Run,
love open
Pennsylvania,
houses,
where an
so
architect
much
built a house
space.
into an existing active waterfall. Perhaps you're a bit concerned or even angry to know that someone broke into such a pristine place to make a home, but don't get upset just yet. This house actually stands in harmony with its natural surroundings to the point where it's now considered a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Oh.
It was built by architect Frank Lloyd Wright under the
Lloyd.
ownership of the Kaufman family.
I feel like I've heard of the name Frank Lloyd. I'm not sure why, but yeah.
Prior to this house, the space
The
was
house
an abandoned
is
summer
so
camp where
nice.
the Kaufmans would spend their holidays. They contacted Wright to give the place a new look after seeing the bad condition of the camp. Now this house hides in the forest, and if you look closely, you might even think it's part of nature itself. The rocks in the area served as a foundation,
I love the
and the house
structure and
was
the
coated in earthy
uniqueness
tones
of
to
all
make it blend
the
with the foliage of trees around.
buildings. Like
The design of the house
floors.
respected the already existing trees in an effort to show respect to nature. Today you can schedule a tour of the house, so you should definitely add it to your list of places to see
Oh,
if you
maybe
ever want to make your
I
way
should
to
add that to my bucket
Pennsylvania.
list.
Number 5. The Airplane House.
Okay, why would you
Apparently,
want to live in
airplanes
an
are not only
airplane?
good for flying across the ocean, but they also make for great living spaces. When an airplane reached the end of its flying days, it was brought to Costa Rica and was turned into a 2-bedroom home with amazing ocean views and the lush tropical rainforest.
Yeah, no, I'm not living here. I feel like planes are way too cramped as well. Kind of like that, the second house we looked at, the very narrow one. I just wouldn't want to live here. And you'd have, like, I'm pretty sure it'll show us that it's renovated, so there's a lot more space inside, but just knowing that you're in a plane. I mean,
after all, you can only
so it is all renovated inside to look and be more practical, but still, I wouldn't want to live in a plane.
expect to have a lot of windows by transforming the cabin of a Boeing into your bedroom. If you look inside this home, Bruce Campbell, who's the owner of this house, will tell you it's still work in progress. Bruce says jetliners can and should be transformed into wonderful homes.
No, they shouldn't.
He spends 6 months on his Costa Rican home, while the other 6 months he spends them in Japan, where he also tries to transform another aircraft into another house.
Wow.
Well, best of luck to you, Bruce. It'd be really cool to see more airplane houses around the globe.
No, it wouldn't. Just get
Number
out.
4. The Clock Tower House.
Oh, this one looks cool.
Next on this list, a house inside a clock tower in one of the most iconic cities in the United States.
It looks very
Brooklyn,
simple,
New
but
York.
it looks very simple, but it looks homely.
This 650 square meter penthouse is one of the most expensive houses ever sold in the whole Brooklyn borough in New York. It was first listed at $25 million back in 2010 when it was put in the market.
Wait, how much?
The price was first listed at $25 million back in 2010 when it was put in the market. The price slowly did come down. It was finally sold at $15 million. Through the clock.
Look, I know this might sound bad, but $15 million for that. I can see how it costs that much. Like, obviously, it's not something I'll just go buy tomorrow, but I wouldn't mind. If I had a lot of money, I wouldn't mind paying $15 million for this.
You can get a unique view of Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens, making it a...
Like, obviously, you could get a lot more for $15 million, but still, it's pretty cool.
Very iconic spot for anyone who loves the Big Apple. I guess the owner of the house is never late to appointments. I mean, you can't be late when you live inside a clock, am I right? Number 3. The Flintstones house. And once again, another house inspired by things you watch on the screen. The Flintstones house. I guess some of you are a bit too young to know about this show, but back in the old days there was a cartoon and even some movies called The Flintstones.
Yeah.
It followed the adventures of this peculiar family living in the Stone Age. If you haven't watched it, you should check it out. The show was quite a phenomenon to the point that some fans out there decided to build a house similar to the one the Flintstones had. You can find this residence in Hillsborough, California, and it was even declared a public nuisance, and with such a unique look, there's no way you'll miss it if you ever drive by it.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy this place.
Dinosaurs outside, paying homage to the Stone Age.
I know this is gonna sound kind of obvious, but it looks too cartoony.
Setting in which the Flintstones lived. In early 2019, some neighbors gathered and asked the dinosaurs to be removed. They believe this house doesn't fit in with the rest of the neighborhood, and well, these people just have.
I mean, it still looks nice, but however, I wouldn't want to live in a cartoon.
Neighbors won't have an easy fight. Florence Fang, the owner of this place, will do whatever it takes to keep this house up, with dinosaurs included. Maybe it's time the neighbors embrace this gem and learn to say yabba dabba doo. And I feel old just by saying that phrase. Now it's time for the next best pick.
5 best pick.
The picture I have today gives us the illusion of underwater living. After all, water can be very calming and inspiring, and humans can never get enough of it, so why not live in it, am I right? I went in search for some of the most amazing houses that are connected to water, and I came across the floating seahorse. Number 2. The floating seahorse.
Oh, okay.
The floating seahorse is a floating home off the coast of Dubai.
This one would be peaceful. This one would be peaceful, I think, but as like on a holiday, not something to live on. Like, imagine, like, you have a doctor's appointment again. I'm gonna use the same example, but you'd have to catch a, like, drive a jet ski or something to land and then head to your doctor's appointment, or probably risk getting wet every time. Like, it'd just be so annoying.
Made islands called Europe that are part of a bigger group called the world. Each of these islands are smaller versions of countries from around the globe. The floating seahorse is part of Great Britain. Anyone living in it can enjoy waking up to the sound of coming waves and get lost on ocean views that will take anyone's breath away.
Wow, you can see the
At the lower part, it'll feel like you're actually living underwater and even have some tea while looking at a very exotic marine environment.
Wow.
Who needs a garden or something like that when you can have a
Whoa.
coral reef? Since the floating seahorse has proven to be a success in the market, there are more floating houses being made. I guess Dubai really took it one step further when it comes to the concept of houses. This technology will surely come in handy.
Like, it'd be a cool, like, holiday getaway, but it's not something I would live in.
If the end of the world includes massive flooding. Number 1. The Egg House.
The egg?
I told you I'd show you houses you wouldn't believe exist, and here's one that's really going to blow up your mind.
Wow, I was so let down.
The Egg House in Beijing, China. This odd piece of architecture was a man's response to China's rising real estate prices.
This is just like a pod with a bed in it. It's not even a house.
When this man couldn't find an affordable home, he went out on the sidewalk and made this egg-shaped home. I mean, what else do you need for survival when you have a bed and a roof over you? And probably egg-shaped as well.
Probably a functional bathroom, a kitchen, a proper desk, hopefully. Like, I know this guy probably didn't have much money, but still.
He even has lights and books. Probably based on
How do you get the lights?
The most impressive thing that it only cost him $964 to make, and it's powered by solar energy. That's
smart. That's smart. Only less than $1,000, and it's solar powered, so he doesn't have to pay much electricity.
Really, a pretty good steal right there.
Wait.
It's powered by solar energy. That's actually.
Oh wait. I don't know if he's like dragging it somewhere, because if it's portable, that'd be worth it. It's not even $1,000.
A pretty good steal right there. This story really shows us that we can make a home wherever we want as long as we're committed to it, and we don't violate property values.
That one kind of built up as it was talking. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya!